The newspaper also pointed to another major attractions, including the Giza pyramids, Nile cruises to Aswan, Alexandria's relaxed Mediterranean atmosphere, as well as diving and marine exploration activities in the Red Sea.
And for more on this, we're delighted to be joined over the telephone by Dr. Ahmed Badr, our tourism expert. Dr. Ahmed, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you and all that. Thank you very much for
Thank you so much, Doctor, for your time this afternoon. Now, Egypt has welcomed 6.1 million tourists in the first 4 months of 2026, which is just about a 7% increase year on year. Tell me a bit about some of the main drivers behind this growth, sir.
Well, definitely, I can say two things, mainly the political stability in the region after the end of Gaza war, and of course before the start of the new war in Iran, which affected us not that much, but we had some just been affected. And also the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum, which was a very important main reason for the growth of travelers to Egypt, as it was a great marketing and advertising to Egypt in all the world. That was aired almost at all countries, and it gave the people what we say an Egypt mania for the travelers all around the world. Yes. To travel to Egypt and see this amazing place and amazing project. And of course, we all know the charm of the Egyptian history, and especially King Tut, which is one of the most famous ancient kings, not just in Egypt, but in the whole world. So, and again, Egypt is providing so many segments of travel, not just culture and history, but other things as well. So people now want to come to Egypt to explore more of its culture and its history and its heritage and food, which is becoming a very important method of attracting travelers coming to Egypt to experience the Egyptian food, which is one of the best cuisines and the well-known cuisines around the world, and even it's some of the things that were actually invented in Egypt, like bread, for instance, and for so many other things. So these are the main reasons for the growth of travelers to Egypt this year over the last year, and hopefully it will continue grow in the coming years.
Absolutely, Dr. Ahmed. Now, in your opinion, sir, what source markets have contributed mostly to this rise in tourism arrivals? Which touristic programs are attracting the largest number of tourists, especially after the great diversification in the Egyptian tourism market, moving or not moving away, but branching out into more areas of tourism, not just the traditional beach or ancient Egyptian Egyptology, but more new areas of tourism like conference tourism, religious tourism, ecotourism, etc.?
Well, so far still the Red Sea contributes the most travelers to Egypt, most tourists to Egypt, followed by what we call the classical tours, which is Cairo, Luxor, Aswan, the cruises, Alexandria. Still they are the main attractions. Of course, we have some new attractions like the North Coast and New Alamein City.
Yes.
Which is a great add-on to the Egyptian travel portfolio, having New Alamein City, and it's not just working in the summer, but now starting to extend until November, and hopefully this year will extend more to December. And in the coming few years, we will see it working throughout the year. Just we need to add more attractions in these places, like amusement parks, having concerts for performers from all over the world, having some events in the summertime, in the winter time. By this, we will attract more and more travelers to this amazing area, the North Coast, which we used to use just for 2 months a year. Now it's becoming more popular, and it's working starting from May until November, as we said, and which is great. And as I said, in a few years we will witness this area working throughout the year. Religious tourism, of course, also it's attracting many travelers, whether it's Muslims, Christians, or even Jews.
Mm-hmm.
They come to Egypt to visit the holy places for three religions. And Egypt is, we have so many sacred and religious places, from Judaism to Christianity to Islam. And just we also need to build the, what I say, the around the service around these places. I mean,
Yes.
some of these places are not in Cairo, not in Alexandria, but they are rather in away from them. So we need to build hotels, roads, services around these places, so we can host the visitors to these places, and we benefit from them and from their visits. Also, the safaris, and as I said before, the now it's becoming a very popular thing.
Absolutely.
Is the Egyptian
Right.
food travels.
Indeed. We'll leave it at that. We have run out of time. I'd like to thank you very, very much, Dr. Ahmed Badr, our tourism expert. Many thanks, sir, for your time and your insight, and for joining us this afternoon on Cairo Local Time. We move to our final report, where the Egypt House of Representatives gave final approval to the government-submitted state budget for the 2026-27 fiscal year. Let's take a look.
Egypt's House of Representatives gave final approval on Monday to the government-submitted state budget for the year 2026-2027 fiscal year, totaling 8.176 trillion Egyptian pounds. The budget aimed to bolster spending on essential service, social protection, and public investment, while honoring